guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Whitney, as you already know. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. Today I am just going to be doing an updated Q&A. So what's different about my last Q&A and this one, I'm gonna drive and answer all your questions. I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper because it's, you know, don't want to use my phone. You know, it's probably still distracted driving, but you know, gotta make it like, you know, cleaner, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get through as many questions as I can. I'm gonna do all of these, but I'm not really gonna elaborate on all the questions too much. I'm just gonna, you know, question go, question answer kind of thing. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm just gonna drive around and then do this. Okay. Seatbelt first. Okay, let me just get onto the road first and then okay. Oh, everything's falling. Okay, first question is, I'm at a stop sign. Will you go forced induction, stay NA, or do a swap? So originally I wanted to do a swap, but then that's a lot of work. So after a long debate, I think I will be going turbo in like the future though, and like maybe like 2 years down the line, because I got a lot of things in the works right now. What is your daily? So my daily, I have 2000 and actually, it's also 2013 Mazda 3 gray. Like, if you know me, I have the worst luck in like dailies. Like, everyone I've had, like, to be honest, like, I've always cheaped out on dailies. Like, my dad he's Asian, obviously, he would find like the cheapest one out there and then just drive it temporarily, and then eventually a couple months down the line something will break, the engine will blow up, something, but he gets it for a really good deal, you know, a couple $100 and then a new daily. So yeah, that's what I'm driving now, but this one's actually really reliable, surprisingly, and it looks pretty clean still, so I'm okay with that. Question number 3, will I have new merch soon? So I haven't made merch in maybe like 2 years now. I still have a lot left over since there wasn't really a car show season this year. Usually I would travel to the States and do import car shows there, but since nothing is happening this year, I have a lot of merch left over, and I probably will not be making anytime soon. Maybe the next 2 years, depending on how everything goes. Next question, what is my favorite food? So I love sushi. Number 1 cuisine, that will be my last meal before I die if I had a choice, for sure. When will you be at an import show? So originally I was supposed to be at Hot Import Nights. Oh no, I was supposed to be at Spokane, Hawaii in September, but it recently got postponed. So hopefully if the whole COVID situation calms down, I'll still be able to make that this year. That's what was planned for this year, but other than that, everything is planned for next year. I'm going on tour next year, so make sure to watch out for that. I'm going to be touring the whole US. Well, not the whole US, but a lot of it, where all the shows are, so I'll be there. In the future, will you stay in Canada or stay in the US to live in? So I've always had like a fantasy of living in LA. I have a lot of friends there, and every time I go there, it's always just so happy and summery. It's not cold there. I don't have to store my car. You know, it's great. But I noticed that every time I do travel, like, I get homesick really easily. Like 2 days, 3 days, I'm already missing home. So I don't think it's suitable for me to move to the US, because I'm just going to be missing my mom, missing my friends here. here and everything. Lived in Seattle for about 6 months. It was the most depressing time of my life. Yeah, but let's not go there. Have you considered acting or doing film or anything? And then there's another question below that saying what I see myself doing in the future. So I have thought about acting, but honestly, I am the worst actor ever to exist. I can't even lie with a straight face. I don't think I can pull it off, and it's just so much pressure. Like, everyone's staring at you to get these lines right, and you're just there like eating shit. So I ain't about that life. So what I want to do in the future, I see myself still working with animals, but ultimately I do want to do what I love as everyone else. I want to still pursue YouTube. Hopefully I can make it into a full-time thing, and then have animal care as like a backup, or maybe like a part-time job, because I still really enjoy my job. Like, I don't feel like it's work at all, so I don't really mind doing it in the future anyway. Would you date a guy with a slower car than you? That's kind of hard because my car's really slow already, so yeah, I would, because you'd have to be really, really damn slow to be slower than me, so yeah. What 2-door car would you buy with $27K? Okay, $27,000. That's not a lot, but a car I really want is an S2000. Like, it's just so small, so cute. I've seen a wide body one, and ever since I've seen that one, I was like, holy, I want that one. So I'll probably get an S2K and then mod the shit out of it. Where would you like to visit after all the pandemic is over? My number one place I want to go back to is Hawaii. But if we're talking like a vacation spot, I definitely want to go to Japan. Like, it's always been on my bucket list. I just need to find like a solid group of people to go with, and then I'm there. Like, I heard the food is good and the people are amazing. The hospitality is great. I just heard everything there is great. And I love anything JDM, so that's my place. If you ever did another car build, what would it be? Like I said, the S2000. If I were to need to pick another one, it'd probably be a Z. So a 370Z, 350Z, doesn't matter, but yeah, one of the two. How did you get that scab? So if you know me, or if you follow my Instagram, if you're not following, make sure to follow me. I have a scab on my leg that's been there for months. It actually started off as a mosquito bite, and it just never healed properly. Like, I don't know, like, I do admit that I do scratch it, and then it just kind of just stayed there. But then I recently started taking Accutane. Once I started Accutane, like, it was just never the same. Like, it just kept growing bigger. It started to get infected, and it just never healed properly. Like, I went to go see the doctor, I went to go see a dermatologist, and they've just been prescribing me cream and like steroids, but yeah. But it's healing good now. Like, it's actually healing over. It's not pussing anymore, because before, like, I'd go to work and my pants would be wet down there because the pus would just seep through my pants, which is so disgusting. I'm so sorry I had to share that with you guys. Are you a vet for your own dogs? I am not legally allowed to do all that, and I don't have a supplier for all like the vaccines and everything. Like, minor treatments that I can do at home, yeah, 100% I can do. But when it comes to like animal shots, surgery, like, I can't do that. I have a local vet clinic that I go to, I don't vet my own dogs. I wish I could though. I wish I was a full-blown certified vet. 5-car dream garage. Okay, do bikes count as a spot? I think they count as a spot. Okay, so one would be a bike. I'm not sure what yet. But bike, a supercar, probably an R8 or a McLaren. My FRS, and my last one would be a truck, because I feel like I would. Oh wait, did I count 4 or 5? I think that was 4. So we'll just say a McLaren, my FRS, a bike, an S2K, and a truck, some kind of truck, because I don't know how I'm gonna like do groceries in any of those other cars. So just get a truck just to do life and do normal things that normal people do. What kind of sushi and sashimi do I like? Always the OG, okay? The OG salmon sashimi. My next one would be butterfish, and then my third one would be surf clams. So good. Like, my mouth is watering right now. Okay, I'm just gonna pull into this plaza so I can make a U-turn because I'm technically almost done. So just gonna pull in here. Are you going back to modeling? So I've never really stopped modeling. Like, it just kind of went on pause after I started building the car because it was just so time consuming, like really time consuming. And then I was kind of prioritizing my car over any shoots and stuff. And like during that time, like last year, I was just going through a really dark phase where I was just super depressed and all. But I just had a photo shoot this morning. Actually, I was actually gonna vlog it, but then I decided not to because it was just so much work and it was so hot outside, and I was thinking about that, you know. But yeah, I'm basically back into it. I'm not doing a lot of it because now I'm mainly more focused on YouTube and building my car. But yeah, that sums that up. Do I game? Of course I game. I went to school for game development. Of course I game. So I haven't gamed in a long time, if that's what you're trying to say. Used to stream on Twitch, which was an amazing time, amazing group, an amazing community, I should say. So what I played was, I played a lot of League of Legends. I went to Hawaii with Hot Import Nights to play a tournament, and luckily we won. We won a tournament in Hawaii. That was maybe 2 years ago. After that, I went through a phase where I played Fortnite. Fortnite was really fun. It was really hard. There was like 13-year-old kids kicking my butt, but that's cool. Currently, I just don't have much time for it with my full-time job and everything. And like I said, YouTube, because number one priority, because I've been slacking many years on this and I really gotta get it together. So yeah. Do I have a high alcohol tolerance? I'm allergic to alcohol, literally. Like, some people have comments saying like, am I literally allergic, or do I just choose not to drink it, or I don't like it? I don't like it and I'm allergic to it. So what happens is I burst out into like hives, I guess, and they're just super itchy. Literally, it only takes a sip of beer or a sip of any sort of alcohol to get me like red. Like, when I'm talking about red, I'm talking about like red, like my car. Like, it's horrible. I don't know why people do this to themselves. Hold on. Oh my god, it's so bumpy. But yeah, I don't know why people do this to themselves, because it's like the worst time ever. But I give in to peer pressure, so sometimes I do drink because of peer pressure. That's not good. Don't do that. If you could take your car to another country, where would it be? I would just take it to the States, like somewhere in LA. Like, their car shows are pretty lit, like compared to the ones in Canada. Like, I started in the car scene in the States, and once I started going to the car scene here in Canada, it's just not the same. It's just so much more live over there, and the builds are like crazy. Nothing like here, like they're nice and everything. The car shows are just okay, but once you hit the States, that's where like the real party begins, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I would definitely take the States when my car is definitely more ready. Like, it's nowhere close to being ready right now, but eventually it will get there, and I will do that. Okay, I feel like this video is really long. I am going to end it here. I'm driving back home now. It was nice talking to you guys. This may be a really, really long video. It's an Audi. Thank you guys for tuning in this video. A lot of you requested an updated Q&A, and I just thought that I'd just whip through a bunch and hopefully maybe do more of these in the future. We'll see. Yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you have any other questions, please DM them to me, and I'm gonna keep them for the next Q&A. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!